Last time we took a look at the Rhodes affiliated squads, so now let's look elsewhere. In an exercise of checking before you write the script, I discovered that Penguin Logistics is officially smaller than I thought. Bison and Mustima aren't actually classified under Penguin Logistics, so we have a total of 4 operators. Note that as always, we're only looking at operators currently available in Global, so Croissant, Exia, Sora, and Texas. The game plan with this squad would be simple. Deploy Texas, get DP, Exia for DPS, Croissant to block enemies, and Sora will be providing what little healing this squad can muster. Now her healing isn't negligible, it will certainly keep the squad patched up, but this is where the addition of Bison would have been very welcome. Rotating between him and Croissant after one has taken a significant amount of damage would help. And of course, Mustima for some much needed arts damage, as Texas's S2 might not be enough. Though Sora's sometimes forgotten crowd control sleep might help with stalling out waves for her slower healing to keep up. Combined with Texas S2 and Croissant S2, you can stall for quite a while. On the opposite end of the scale, however, Rhine Lab, totaling 6 operators with 1 caster, 2 supporters, 2 medics, and a defender. As I said, we're on the flip side from Penguin Logistics. This time there's no shortage of arts damage from Ifrit, Mayor's detonations, and possibly Maggie's drones. While those drones can also provide some physical damage, this team might struggle a bit with high resistance enemies. There's also an ample amount of healing. 2 entire medics and one of the best healing defenders in the entire game can definitely keep the squad healthy. Don't forget though that while Zarya is the only melee operator, we still have Mayor's Roboters, which can be quite tanky. And finally, let's look at the middle of the scale, sort of. With 8 operators, the biggest on this episode, Karlan Trade has excellent sources of damage on both sides, good tanks, and even some utility and support, as well as coming with their own DP printer, at the cost of not having any real healers. While yes, when placed properly, Matterhorn, who has some decent self-recovery, will be taking the brunt of the damage. Aurora, who can also self-heal, but is a bit more niche as it will stop once her talent's conditions are no longer met. But if anyone else gets nicked before then, that's a potential risk. Unless, in addition to your defenders taking damage, you let Silver Ash tank a few hits with his S2, though of course that means giving up True Silver Slash. However, with said True Silver Slash, some good timing, using the terrain with Cliffy, Pramanix's debuffs, and the Freeze duo, bigger threats can definitely be taken care of before they get to the line. That is all for today, and I don't know if we really have many more that can be fairly judged. There are a couple that might warrant a closer look, but a lot of the groups are quite small, so tell me what you think. Should we try to analyze all of them as well, or maybe we can look at some broader groups like a certain race or a certain nation? Comment it down below and subscribe for more Arknights content.